Heather Brown, and I'm the Curator of Education at the Henry Plant Museum. And so we're just talking about the authentic lighting here in the hotel. That these are authentic replicas of the original light fixtures in the hotel, because when the hotel opened in 1891, it was completely electrified, which was state-of-the-art for the time period. And I was explaining how we know that these are authentic replicas because we had newspaper accounts and photographs from the time period, and then about 10 years ago when they were redoing one of the rooms down at the end of the hallway, they actually found one of the original fixtures under, they had put down a false ceiling, and above that false ceiling there was one of the original fixtures. So with all of those pieces of evidence, we were able to replicate the original light fixtures and know that these are authentic. This is the original wall coloring. We had a grant to analyze 17 layers of paint samples down to the very first one, and this was the color it revealed, so we were able to reproduce it. This room is the most authentic room in the whole museum because it has been restored as close to its original state as possible.
And your name, sir?
Al Miller.
And you're a volunteer here, and what were you telling us?
Oh, that the hotel closed in 1932, and then in 1933 the university moved in. And it was kind of a new university. They started as a junior college and just had night classes for a while at one of the high schools here. And then they decided they needed a 4-year university here. And so they moved into the building. It was just a perfect meeting. They had just the right place, and because no one else really wanted it. There's a group called the Chiselers, which is a large group of women, and they've been raising money for many years to keep the building up.
If it weren't for that group and the university moving in, this hotel, this museum would not be here.
No, probably the building wouldn't have been here. And you're welcome to go over into the university. There's no charge to go in there.
It's originally a hotel from 1891. The inside looks like the way that movie looked, how the Titanic ship looked. Inside there looks like the way that looked in that movie. Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders stayed here before they went to war in Cuba. The Red Sox stayed here for spring training 100 years ago. The first spring training game I ever played in Florida was here. That's 3 buildings back. It's a historic sign where Babe Ruth hit his longest home run ever. And he signed his first contract with Fletcher Lounge in this building. So John F. Kennedy spoke in Tampa 4 days before he got shot, his last stop before Dallas.
And you were saying too also about the university. This is part of the lease to the university.
Yeah, the college has a 99-year lease for $1 a year.
For the it's the University of Tampa?
Yeah, this is cool. It says DeSoto and the Indians parlayed there in 1539 under that oak tree. Henry Plant might have invented that for his hotel, I don't know.
They saved the tree.
And the line coming down the trees from a lightning strike. See these ferns, it's all over it and they're dead looking? They're called resurrection ferns. Every time it rains, they come back to life and fluff up. It takes about 6 hours. This place is full of history, isn't it?
It is.
The park's from 1891 also. It's supposedly Tampa's first park. The fountain down there is Tampa's first outdoor art. There's benches down here at the end of the park by the river.
Okay, so we could just walk over there and enjoy the river.
Neat. The natural springs comes out of the ground right over there and flows to it. It's full of minnows and big turtles.